Hey, BTS Army, welcome in. Welcome in and welcome back. It's good to see you. Thank you for always being one of the first ones. Really appreciate that. Oh, let me fix this. Switch it up. Hey, Nat, welcome in. Hey, Nat, we haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? We're telling your followers. I think I'm gonna move little Cheeto over here. Let's see little Cheeto. I'm doing really good. It's Friday Eve. We're super excited about that. It's Friday Eve. We have, yes, Mike, I agree. Yes, here's little Chicky, little Nugget, and Cheeto. Those were really fun to make yesterday. I really enjoyed making those little chickies. Although some of them are getting a little bit dizzy. Mike, how are you doing today? You got any big plans for your birthday? Are you going, have you thought about your date that you're gonna have? How you're gonna go dressed up? Hey, Lauren, welcome in. Kindred Krista, welcome in. And, hey, Lauren. Welcome in. If it's your first date, are you guys friends? Do you guys know each other, or is this an online thing? We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for the room to get filled. Oh, you met online. I would start with a coffee date. I would start with a coffee date. Hey, Christina. Welcome in. How's it going? How's everything? Tell us what's going on. Tell us what is going on. Hey, Maria. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. How's the family doing? How are the kids doing? How's Froggy doing? Oh, yeah, dinner with your brother tonight. Oh, very nice. Excellent. You don't like coffee? Oh, okay. Yeah, the chicks came out really good. Hey, Kay Armstrong. So your brother and your nephew, excellent. Did you guys go out, or did you go to his place? Did you go to your place? Hey, Wild Faith, welcome in. Mike, you should probably wear. I would wear something comfortable. That's you. You don't want to do anything extra because you want her to see the real you from day one. Oh, the baby's recovering from norovirus? Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh good. And the weather, how's everything in Virginia doing? No, a tux is way too fancy. You don't want to wear that. Tux is for a first date. That's very overwhelming for somebody. Hey, Angeline, welcome in. The chicks are so cute. I fell asleep. Julia. This is the East Coast little chickie, and then this one is the West Coast. Hey, Adeline, the chicks fit, yeah. Oh, you guys went to a pizza restaurant. Mmm, that sounds so good. What kind of pizza did you get? Yeah, the little hat. He got, we cracked an egg yesterday. Somebody had a really good idea about cracking the egg. It's a little eggshell. Mhm. Yeah. I ended up putting soy sauce and lemon in my and in that egg that I cracked. And I just ate it raw. I thought, just do it that way. It came out really cute. Little cheeky. A little cheeky. I'm gonna put them over here. I think they add a lot to the tree. They add a lot to the tree. That came out really cute, huh? Just thinking of pumpkin egg. No, Mike Huck, you want to do something a little. You want to do something a little less. I think that's a little too forward for a first date. First date should just be a meet and greet, maybe an hour, and then go from there. Because you don't know, you might not gel with the person. Hey, Night Guardian. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Night Guardian. Oh, you guys are gonna go out on Saturday too, Christina? Oh, nice. Did you tell me what kind of pizza you got? I'm sorry. Oh, meat pizza? Yum, that sounds so good. Hey, Allie, welcome in. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. We're just waiting for. Oh, thank you so much, Blaze Trucker, for the roses. I really appreciate that. Hey, Prince Hairflip, welcome in. Hey, Renee, welcome in. All right, let me go ahead and turn on the lights so that we can begin the fun. All right, we're going to start with our first reading of the night. We're going to continue the Berenstain Bears story time collection. I think we've read this one. Oh, yeah. Get in a Fight. Let's see. Just the next one. Where they went to camp. They had a lot of fun at camp. And then, oh, the Crying Cave. Oh, you guys are almost at the end. No. Oh, I'm sad. The Berenstain Bears and the Messy Room. Okay, the Berenstain Bears and the Messy Room. All right, let's set our goal for tonight. Let's do 80K. I think you guys can do it. Let's see if we can get to 8,000 before the end of the first book. So let's make 8,000 our first goal. When small bears forget to pick up, store, and stash some of their favorite things, end up in the trash. The Berenstain Bears and the Messy Room. That is a messy room. Get them. This is pretty much how my apartment looks right now. So I don't blame them. From the outside, the Bears' treehouse, which stood beside a sunny dirt road deep in bear country, looked very neat and well kept. The flower beds sparkled with red, yellow, and blue tulips. The woodwork was freshly painted and in good repair. The grass was cut and the vegetable patch was properly weeded. Even the bird's nest that perched on one of the treehouse branches was well trimmed. Yes, let's double tap. Thank you so much. Oh, do you have this one? This is such a cute one. We love a good lesson book. So there they are, just a typical day in bear country. Mama and Papa keep the house really nice. Mama goes over there. Look at Mama, she's even trimming the little bird nest. She's trimming the little bird nest. And then look at the tulips and, oh, the tomatoes. There's tomatoes. It's really clean, upkept. Dad's mowing the lawn. The inside of the bear's treehouse was neat and clean, too. The pictures were straight, the piano was dusted, the kitchen was spick and span. Even the basement was neat and clean. And if you think it's easy to keep a treehouse basement neat and clean, well, you've never tried to do it. So Mama and Papa Bear always pride themselves on keeping a clean home, even with two bears. Even with two little bears. Look at their little lamp here. It's an owl. That's very cute. Grabbing cookies. I'm pretty sure Mom says, clean up after yourselves. Eat at the table. No walking around dropping crumbs everywhere. And even the basement was nice and clean. Yes, the bear's treehouse was a lesson in neatness and cleanliness, except for one place. Brother Bear and Sister Bear's room. It was a mess. Look at them. Look at Brother Bear all sneaky. And Sister Bear, she's like, clothes or closet open at your own risk. A dust-catching, wall-to-wall, helter-skelter mess. I love that word, helter-skelter. A half-done jigsaw puzzle gathered dust in one corner of the room. A group of brothers' dinosaur models collected cobwebs in another. Sisters' stuffed animals were everywhere. As for the cubs' big storage closet, well, just be careful how you open it. Oh, guys, you reached your goal already. Excellent job. 18K. Yes, let's try for 15K by the end of the story. Excellent job, guys. So there's Mom. She's looking around, looking at all the coins and just everything on the floor. But that's pretty strong of Mama to let them, have their own little space. It wasn't that brother and sister were naturally messy. They tried to keep their room straight. They made their beds most of the time, and they swept and picked up once in a while. Hey, Madonna Browntown, welcome in. Look at Mama Bear. She's really fighting her instincts to go clean that up. She's like, no. She is really fighting those instincts. Madonna Browntown, how's the family doing? The trouble was that when cleanup time came, they spent more time arguing than cleaning. How am I supposed to sweep with your dumb dinosaur toys all over the floor? Argued Sister. They're not toys, they're models. And don't move them. I'm working on a setup of the Pleistocene age. Pleistocene age, brother protested. Palestine, Schmelistine, shouted Sister. Not only was brother and sister's room a mess, but brother and sister were getting to be a mess too. Always arguing about cleanup chores instead of sharing the job and working as a team. Mom, look at her. Jeez, biting her lip. biting her lip. Hey, Dana, welcome in. She's biting her lip. She's giving them the space that they need to do what they need to do, but still not. Now, what usually happened was that while the cubs argued about whose turn it was to do what, Mama took the broom and did the sweeping herself. And she often did the picking up too. That was the worst part, the picking up. And the putting away. Yeah, poor Mama. She was like, oh, these two are driving me nuts. I'm just gonna do it myself. Hey, Alex Fellow, welcome in. We're just on our first book. Our goal so far right now before the end of the book is 18K. So let's see if we can get there. Well, the mess just seemed to build up and build up until one day, maybe it was because Mama's back was a little stiff, or maybe it was stepping on Brother's airplane cement, or maybe she was just fed up with the messy room. But whatever it was, Mama Bear lost her temper. She stormed into the cubs' room with a big box. Look at Mama Bear, her back. I totally get that. Can totally relate to Mama Bear as a teacher. Like, I'm gonna let them do what they need to do, but don't cross that line. She stormed into the cubs' room with a big box. The first thing we have to do is get rid of this junk, she said. Junk? Said Brother Bear and Sister Bear, watching in horror as Mama began to throw things into the box. My teddy isn't junk, screamed Sister. My bird's nest collection isn't junk, yelled Brother at the top of his lungs. She's lost it. She is done. She reached her threshold, so she's going to get that box and they're going to pour everything in there. Time to go. The screaming and yelling got so loud that it reached Papa, who was in his workshop, putting the finishing touches on a batch of chairs that had been ordered by one of his customers. He couldn't imagine what was going on. He hurried up the stairs and looked into the messy, noisy room. It didn't take a deep thinker to figure out what was going on. It's not junk. If it's not junk, then why is it on the floor? That's a really good comeback, right? If it's not junk, then why is it on the floor? I love it. Look at the Mama. She's exploding. Look at the dad. He's like, oh no. Papa got Mama and the cubs' attention and called a family meeting right then and there. Now, the mess has really built up in this room, he said. In fact, it's the worst case of messy buildup I've ever seen. And it isn't fair, he continued. It isn't fair to your Mama and me because we have a lot of other things to take care of. And it isn't fair to you because you really can't have fun or relax in a room that's such a terrible mess. Look at Mama in the corner there. I totally get her. She wants to really choke them. And then look at the dad. It's like, quiet. Yes, Gigi. But Mama is putting all my things into that box, even my teddy, said Sister. And my things too, cried Brother. Then Papa got an idea. A box, yes, he said. Better yet, a lot of different kinds of boxes. A big toy box for your large toys. I can make one for you in my shop, and some smaller boxes for your collections and models. And how about one of those boards with holes and pegs to hang things on, asked Sister. A pegboard, said Papa. Great idea. All this room needs is a little organization. A little organization and a few rules, added Mama. Rules about more sweeping and less arguing and not leaving things to gather dust and cobwebs. Sister Bear. she's advocating for her. Yes, they do, team member. She's advocating for herself. What about this? Love it. Papa set to work making a fine, big toy box and a large pegboard, while the Cubs and Mama sorted out toys, books, games, and puzzles, and put them into boxes that fit neatly into the closet. Every box was clearly labeled. I love it. They're all getting into it. Hey, John, welcome in. Some of the Cubs' things did end up in Mama's big throwaway box. Not Sister's Teddy, of course, but some of Brother's bird's nests, the crumbling, falling apart ones. It was a very big job cleaning up all that messy buildup. But after a lot of straightening up and putting away, the job was finally finished. Whoa, said Brother. That was quite a job, but it was worth it. It looks like a whole new room, said Sister. And the Cubs were right. Yes. There's nothing like a nice, clean room. You could see the floor rather than a bunch of dust bunnies all over the place. Hey, Bree, welcome in. So there's their little room. It's all organized. They do have a lot of stuff, though. Dinosaurs, and then they've got the little dolls and stuff. John doing really good. Thank you. And Papa had been right, too. It was so much more enjoyable to live in a neat, clean, well-organized room, and so much more relaxing. It wasn't as exciting to open the big storage closet now, but it was much more practical and a lot more fun. You get all the boxes labeled and ready to go. Hey, Liz, welcome in. The end. You guys have officially come to the end of the Storytime collection. Yes, such a nice closet organization, and I love it. Do you see Cheeto, John? Yeah, he's right there. Cheeto, little Cheeto. Yeah, their closet, look at all labeled, everything nice and neat. I need to do that myself. That's one of my spring break projects, is to clean my closet. The end. Yes, great stories all in one book. Let's rate that one 1 through 10. You guys are at 14K. You guys did an amazing job with your likes. We set the goal first for 8,000. You guys did that. And then Kay Armstrong upped it to 18K. We're almost there. Let's pour the tea. The tea is really good tonight because it rained all day today. It hailed while we were at work. And then tomorrow it's supposed to rain all day again. Yes, Night Guardian. Night Guardian, you're a really good leader. You've led them into greatness. Yes, the tea is steaming. Okay, let's see what everybody has thought here. Let's see. Prince Hairflip 10, Wild Faith 10, Gigi 10, 10 because I related to Mama Bear. Maria. Dana 8. Yes. Night Guardian's tooth is doing a lot better. She got her replacement tooth. She's got a full set now. She no longer looks like a pirate, but she's a little sore. Team Emmerich at 10. Liz. Yeah, John, the T is. DS. Yeah, it does teach you a good lesson. Maria, yes. We like a good tea on a cold night. Yes, John, definitely. We love a good tea. Okay, let's set the timer for 1 minute and see if we can get to 18K. Hey, Siri, get to... Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute of tapping. Let's see if we can get to 18K. I'm gonna have a sip of my tea. We're drinking, what are we drinking tonight? What is it? Oh gosh, winter spice tonight. Just relax. It's almost to be, almost 60 degrees this weekend. Oh wow. Gigi, really good. Today was a slow day. Tomorrow is our last day. I saw that update you posted about that. Yeah, Liz, we're waiting for the agent to get back to us about that. Oh, just relax. Yes, 60 degrees. Yeah, for some of you guys, that's hot. I think 40 degrees when it's cold, 40 degrees is with a clear sky is a really nice temperature. Okay, our minute is up. Oh, you have a cold? Oh, no. John, on Sunday, so let me tell you guys what the calendar is going to look like. Tomorrow, I'm going to take the day off because a bunch of teachers are going to get together for happy hour tomorrow since it's our last day. So I'm not going to go live tomorrow. And then Sunday, I'm going to the botanical garden because all of the spring blooms are up. So I want to go see that, so I won't be here Sunday night. So we'll resume on St. Patrick's Day, and I'll post that on TikTok and let you know when the lives will resume. But we'll have our St. Patrick's Day. I already have all the St. Patrick's Day books ordered at the library, so we'll have that, and then our decorations up. Yes, thank you so much, Liz. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Maria. We were supposed to do it last Friday, but everybody's been busy, so we're going to do it tomorrow. And then there's this garden place that I like going to during the spring. It's called Descanso Gardens in La Cañada, Flint Ridge. And they have this, Prince Airflip, thank you so much. They have this huge area where they have all the tulips and all the spring blooms up. It's gorgeous. I'll make a post about it so you guys can see it. It's really pretty. Oh, good. Mike Hawk, yes. Which one are you going to, Mike Hawk? Billy Cody, I've been so sick today and this baby will not let me keep anything down. Oh, no. Billy Cody, cold sick with a flu or just feeling nauseous? And it will not let me keep anything down. Oh, I'm so sorry. You feel better. Okay, let's move on. We're going to do the next Frog and Toad. I know you guys love your Frog and Toad. Days with Frog and Toad. Let's see. I read you guys the hat, all right? Morning sickness for sure being pregnant. Oh, I can imagine, Billy Cody. I definitely can imagine. John. Yeah, we had a whole 2-day discussion about that, John. A whole 2-day discussion. Did I read you guys the hat? Oh yeah, let's see if we can get to 40K. Because if I read the hat, then hey Jenna, welcome in. Then let's read the next one. Alone. Toad went to Frog's house. He found a note on the door. The note said, "Dear Toad, I am not at home. I went out. I want to be alone." Alone, said Toad. Frog has me for a friend. Why does he want to be alone? Toad looked through the windows. He looked in the garden. He did not see Frog. Toad straight out. I just want to be alone today. Frog, I'm totally Frog. What do you mean alone? Why do you want to be alone? Toad went into the woods. Frog was not there. He went to the meadow. Frog was not there. Toad went down to the river. There was Frog. He was sitting on an island by himself. Poor Frog, said Toad. He must be very sad. I will cheer him up. Toad ran home. He made sandwiches. He made a pitcher of tea. And he put everything in the basket. It's funny how two people can have two very different perspectives, huh? Toad doing exactly what he wanted to do. He wanted to be alone for the day. And that's good self-care. Frog insisting that his friend does not need to be alone, so he's going to make sandwiches. All right, Liz. We can be both at the same time. Toad hurried back to the river. Frog, he shouted, it's me. It's your best friend, Toad. Frog was too far away to hear. Toad took off his jacket and waved it like a flag. Frog was too far away to see. Toad shouted and waved, but it was no use. Frog sat on the island. He did not see or hear Toad. He just didn't want to see him. He just did not want to see him. A turtle swam by. Toad climbed on the turtle's back. Turtle, said Toad, carry me to the island. Frog is there. He wants to be alone. If Frog wants to be alone, said the turtle, why don't you leave him alone? Maybe you are right, said Toad. Maybe Frog does not want to see me. Maybe he does not want me to be his friend anymore. Yes, maybe, said the turtle, as he swam to the island. Yeah, Toad is being very clingy. He's very anxious attachment. And Toad is healthily attached. Yes. Turtle is right, Bing Bong? Instigating the whole thing. Frog, cried Toad. I'm sorry for all the dumb things I do. I'm sorry for all the silly things I say. Please be my friend again. Toad slipped off the turtle. With a splash, he fell right into the river. Frog pulled Toad up onto the island. Toad looked in the basket. The sandwiches were wet. The pitcher of iced tea was empty. Our lunch is spoiled, said Toad. I made it for you, Frog, so that you would be happy. Not Turtle reinforcing the negative thoughts. Exactly. Have a good date, my cock. So when he goes up to the island with the turtle, he falls off, and then he falls off the little island. Everything's a mess. But Toad, said Frog, I am happy. I am very happy. This morning when I woke up, I felt good because the sun was shining. I felt good because I was a frog. And I felt good because I have you for a friend. I wanted to be alone. I wanted to think about how fine everything is. Oh, said Toad, I guess that is a very good reason for wanting to be alone. Now, said Frog, I will be glad not to be alone. Let's eat lunch. Aw. Mm-hmm. Just relax. Maria, I love it. Frog and Toad stayed on the island all afternoon. They ate wet sandwiches without iced tea, and they were two close friends sitting alone together. Aw, there they are. Oh, we reached the end of the Frog and Toad series at the same time as the Bear Saved Bears. The end. Days with Frog and Toad. These are always fun too. I like these ones. They're very fun and very quick reads. All right, let's take a vote. We said that we were going to try to get to, was it 40K by the end of this one? We still have a minute to go that we need to do. Yeah, always a classic. I love it. Yeah, very good. Two friends together, children. All right, let's take a vote. So we read Bears Say Bears, The Messy Room, and then Days with Frog and Toad, number 2. What is your vote? 1, 2. John, you give it 10 out of 10 for Frog and Toad? Yeah. It's passive aggressive. Bing Bong, 2. Froggies for the win. Yes, John. Maria, no clue. Alex, 2. Maria, both. Liz, dos. Mm-hmm. Prince Hairfield, you like them both. Yeah, they were really good. Both of those two combined were really good selections. I agree. Okay, let's go ahead and set the timer for a minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. They both resonate. Yes, Maria, I agree. Sometimes that was always a hard lesson to learn, that sometimes people want to be alone and not to be offended by it. Not to be offended and not to take it personal. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, John, did I? That's funny. I know, in my bedroom I have one right next to my TV. And especially on SNL, they'll announce, if you want to hear more of this singer, just talk to Siri. Siri always responds to that. Oh, a HomePod, yeah. Do you have the small ones, John, or you have the office one? I love my HomePod. Yeah, our tree's looking really good. We've got our chicks. We have our butterflies. We have our dragonflies. We need to give our dragonflies some attention. The little dragonflies. Okay, our minute is up. We need to give the dragonflies some attention. Make sure they get some love. Yeah, it's looking really good. A small one just for the... Oh, okay. Yeah, very fabs. All right, let's see what else we have in the stacks tonight. We're going to read this one since there's still some snow. Snowman's Story. I've been holding on to this one for a while just because I haven't gotten around to it since it's snow, but there's still a lot of snow going on. So, guys, I'm going to show you something. This is the reason why I want to do snow. I think I told you guys about this before, and some of you might be aware of it, but there's these two eagles, bald eagles in the San Bernardino Mountains that gave birth to 3 chickies. And there's a live cam there. And I was watching them today at work. Yes, Atlas Windflower. Shadow and Jackie, yes. And it was snowing today. It was snowing today, and the dad's on top of the... hey, Ronnie Graver, welcome in. The dad sits on top of the little chicks, and yesterday he was feeding them a lot. I guess he might have known it was going to snow. Let me... live cam bald eagles. And it's it's not sad because it's nature, but it's snowing and the chick is right on top. Aww, this breaks my heart. Guys, I'm gonna show you. Aww. So there's the papa chick. I don't know if that's the mom or the dad, But look at it snowing outside, and there's snow all around the nest, and there's the bald eagle on top keeping them warm. And guys, listen to that snow. Look at the bald eagle. And the little chicks are in there. The little chickies. Mm-hmm. Look at the snow falling. Aww. I know. Uh-huh. Oh, Marcy, welcome back. I know it's nature, but I feel so I feel bad for the mom and dad because it's so cold out there. And I gave my cats a huge lecture. We watched it and I gave them a huge lecture. I said, you guys are here all day. You have the heat on, food, water at your disposal. Yes, our country symbol. Mm-hmm. Bing bong, right? Yeah. I need to do a Mr. Rogers 2.0. What would that look like? All right. So in honor of the eagle, we're going to read Snowman's story. We love a good, yes, a very good, another reading rainbow. That would be a lot of fun. You have this green background. Oh, you're burning mango papaya? Oh, fun. That sounds really good. Snowman's story. Here you have an owl. The story hasn't started yet, but they give us these really good illustrations at the beginning. Here you see, we pan out. What does mango papaya smell like, John? Is it like a springy, clean smell to it? Here we have a forest with snow falling. And then a little rabbit comes across a hat that's just thrown there. And then look at the owl flying away. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. She stumbles across the hat, looks inside of it, and then starts hopping away. And look at who's in the distance there. Oh, it smells very clean and fresh. Oh, I might try that one. Thank you so much, May, for that. I really appreciate it. Yay, Annie. Oh, it's finally spring break. Nice. Did you finish your last test? He gets the hat, and there's some other forest friends there. He gets the hat, puts it on, and then they give him a book. Yes, I think I did get it. I'm not sure yet. Oh, okay. Oh, you go back next week, John? Yeah, the art is very colorful in this one, especially that scarf. He opens up the book and looks like he's really enjoyed by it. He's really enjoying it, and he reads some of it to the forest friends. I definitely failed math, but at least I don't have to stress. Yes. The blushed cheeks remind me of the vintage Christmas decor. Yes, they do, huh? Very true. So then he says goodbye. Finishes the book. Reminds me of your reading test during the holidays. I know, the holidays are so much fun, huh, guys? We love a good mood. Holidays, always a good time. Looks like he's sleepy, and the rabbit's still up there with him. Look at him. Sleepy time. He has his eyes closed. Oh, your Christmas tree is still up, Kara Armstrong? I love it. And then the rabbit takes off with the book. That rabbit got sneaky right away. And he's alerting his friends, hey, my book got stolen. He is not happy with it. Look at him chasing after, they're chasing after the rabbit. And look at the rabbit. He's being mean. I said everything else can come down for my hump. Yes. Hey, Armstrong, I totally get that. I've done the same thing with the trees. Although they've changed, I'm still holding on to it. I don't want to let go. So there he is, the little rabbit with the book. Let's see what he does. So they get to the edge, and it looks like the rabbits jumped across the next mountain with the book. And they're like, we can't, what do we do? And look at that perspective from the bottom up. Snowing. So they knock that tree down and they make a bridge. Yes, very adventurous. Mace, this is Snowman's Story. We should do a Christmas book a month, huh? Like a holiday, a fall one. Yeah, action packed. Just as a little reminder. Isn't it nice? So they go across. And then he's already up on the next mountain with his book. There they are down at the bottom. I thought this one had words. I don't know. It was just pictures. It's kind of fun, though, because you get to make up the story. So then they're thinking about, how are we going to get up there? Yeah, the illustrations are gorgeous. How are we going to get up there? So they finally do. Look at the little penguin. He's made these little snowballs here. So he made these snowballs, and they're going to start pelting the rabbit with them. They finally cornered him. Made the little snowball. They start throwing him at him. Then he takes one of them, throws them back. And he hits the snowman. He got the snowman good. That rabbit, he's mean. Look at, he pelted the snowman really hard. Rabbit's a bully. The snowman, oh my stars. He had to get back up. They needed to help him up. Oh my stars. Oh, and then they go chase after him. And look at, there's his little house right here in the tree. I love it. Yes, a hare. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. I really appreciate that. Aw. They knock on the door. They swing the door open. Ooh, let's see what the rabbit's doing. We love a good, cozy little tree home. They open up the door and they're all shocked. What do they see? Aww! She took the book for her babies. Look at that nice little fireplace there. And she's reading them all a book. They feel bad now. They're like, oh, look at the little rabbits. They're all happy to see him. Mama. So he takes them all outside. Uh-huh. Look at how happy he is reading it to the little bunnies. And then everybody's sleeping around him. The little fox. All she had to do was ask, right, Bing Bong? She made a whole adventure out of it. The end. The Snowman's Story. It's a good remembrance of Christmas. Takes us back to the holidays. We only have April, May, June, July, August, September, October. 8 months. Only 8 months left. All right, let's take a vote. We started with the Bear-Stained Bears 1. Just relax, right? We still have to get past summer. Bear-Stained Bears Storytime Collection. Days with Toad and Frog. And then a Snowman's Story. I'm going to go with... What am I going to go with? I think I like Snowman's Story. This is a good one. Alex Fella 2, 2 and 3. Well, my fall starts in July. Oh, that's... John, you're right, huh? Wild Faith 1 and 2. John, did you solidify all your plans for fishing? John 3. All right, let's set the timer for 1 minute. We said that our goal was going to be 80K. Oh, you guys are ready to go? Oh, nice. Janelle Howell 3. I'm not too far behind on that. How about some fishing? Oh, did you? Oh, cool. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. All right, let's tap away. Ours is like mid-August. Oh, okay. Mid-August. Let's tap away. We're at 36K. We want to get to 80K before the end of the night. We have one more book. And I think what we're going to read, this is another one that I've been sitting on. This one's called Bath and Body Works has the fall stuff. Oh, that's right, huh? In July. Yeah. Once we hit July, that midpoint, get ready. Get ready. All right, this one's called El Cucuy is Scared Too. I'm sure many of you are familiar with El Cucuy. If you're not familiar with El Cucuy, that's like the boogeyman. Scared too. Okay, the minute is up. When we open it up, we get this gorgeous end page. Yeah, months fly by after that. Yeah, after the midpoint, you're right, Jonathan. When everything gets started up again. Go to bed, Ramon, or El Cucuy will come and get you. I really like the illustrations on this. They're very cute illustrations. Go to bed, Ramon, or the boogeyman will come and get you. El Cucuy is scared too. I like this little border here they've created. Yes, starting off very strong. I love this sun here. Ramon can't sleep. El Cucuy can't sleep either. So here we have Ramon in his little bedroom. He's got a nice little bedroom with his little blanket here. Look at that curtain with the little red stars on it. And he's got some pictures here of the desert. Annie, this is our 4th book. And then there's El Cucuy waiting inside the cactus. I love love how cultural this is. It's very Hispanic with the cactus and the colors, the desert, the Sonoran desert. Yeah, very cute. Your little round head, the little stuffed animal. Yes, and nice. Bum. You are not scared of me. Let me read that again. You are not scared of me. You were always terrified of me before. So the kukui comes and jumps out, knocks off all the stuff off the end table there. And the little boy Ramon, he's not afraid anymore. He's like, no, actually I'm not. Other things are scarier to me now, El Kukui sighs. Yo también. Ooh, look at this picture. The illustrations on this, really cute. Look at that moon. It's like paper. It's like construction paper. So other things are scarier to me now. So he's grown up and he's not afraid of Kukui anymore. He is afraid of other things. Ramon lives pretty good. It's a nice 2-story home. We love a good modern garage door and a front door. A 2-story Mediterranean style. I miss our old casita, Ramon says. Yo también, El Cucuy's shoulders sag. I miss our old home too. I miss the desert wind and the coyotes singing. I guess this is their little home in Mexico. Look at how cute that is, the little orange home. With the cacti next to it. In the desert. On a serape. The wolf. And the red sun. Dios mío, what is that? Está bien, Ramon reassures El Cucuy. It is only the new sounds of where we live now. We will get used to it. That's really creative. So I guess they're in America now. And there's a whole bunch of new sounds. And El Cucuy's afraid of the new sounds. And Ramon has to reassure him and tell him, that's fine. They're new sounds of where we live now. We'll get used to it. The little owl. The little teddy bear. But, Ramon worries, this new school is much bigger. What if the library doesn't have a quiet corner where I can read? You are right. Everything here is larger and lighter. There are so few small, dark places where I can hide. So this is his new school. It's big and bright. It's got all these new library textbooks. And then look at El Cucuy here. Don't be nervous. You will learn where things are. If you are scared, I can ask a teacher or librarian where there is a safe place for you to go. So he's leading the way now. He's telling El Cucuy is scared, and he's telling him where to go. And there's the nurse. But now I'm thinking, the kids at my new school might not be like my old friends, Ramon says. What if my clothes are not like theirs? What if they make fun of the way I speak? Maybe I should not talk at all. El Cucuy sighs, I don't have any amigos here either. I don't feel like growling or howling. No one will ever know to be afraid of me. They're out of their element, both of them. He's at a new school. He doesn't have any friends. And then El Cucuy is like, I don't think they're going to be afraid of me. They probably actually think he's really cute. Ramon pats El Cucuy on the shoulder. Eres fuerte and brave. You will make new friends. They might even be afraid of you. You will have to show them you are strong and valiente. Aw. I love this turn on this idea of the boogeyman. Comforting the boogeyman rather than being afraid of it. It's a good twist. Think of all the times I knew you'd crawled under my bed, just waiting to frighten me, Ramon says to cheer up El Cucuy. You were brave, too. You jumped up and down on the bed, so I ran back to my spot. He's reminding him of all the things that they used to do together. Yes, his scared inner child. Very true. Yes, and do you remember the time you howled outside and scratched on my window to keep me awake? Ay, que miedo. El Cucuy smiles, and you didn't even listen. You sang Cielito Lindo to drown out my screeches until you fell asleep. They're reminiscing about the past when he used to be afraid of him. I love that orange. The primary colors on here are they're very pretty. Very bright too. And these pages, Ramon nudges El Cucuy, or the time you made your eyes glow from inside the closet. Gay horror. And you grabbed the flashlight and shined it right at me. So I had to hide my eyes. Look at the red glow around him. And then the flashlight. You really think I'm strong and brave? El Cucuy asks. Ramon grins. Aw. Look at how pretty that is. El Cucuy. Yes, we are. Aw. I love that color. That rainbow color. They're friends now. The end. El Cucuy is scared too. That was a good spin on that tail. It's a very good way to end the live. We are at 42K. All right, let's take a vote. Yeah, that was a good story. I like it. Oh, did the bedding change, Jenna? Let me see. I like little details like that. Oh, you're right. He's got a big boy spread now. Yeah, because at the beginning, there's his room. And he's grown up now. He's got a big boy bedroom. That's so cute. And Cucuy, yes. Wild Faith 4, John 3, John. Okay, so let's see. We started with the Bearside Bears clean up their room. Adventures of Toad and Frog. The Snowman. And then El Cucuy is scared too. Okay, let's take a vote. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. What are you guys thinking? What is your votes? So last book had nice illustrations, but you'll stick with 2. Okay. French Hair Flip 4, Gigi 4, Mindy 2. I'm gonna go with El Cucuy. I like this one. I really love the colors. I love colors. So Lila 2, Janelle Howell 1. Janelle Howell 1. All right, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Let's tap away. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. We're at 43K thousand likes. Well, we're halfway there. I miss Frog and Toad. My mom used to. Oh, did she, Mindy? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're gonna be. We'll be on the West Coast feed as well. So I'll probably read. I think I've skipped a couple of these for the West Coast feed. So we'll be back on at 9 East Pacific Standard Time. So we'll read this one again. Well, we are at 44K, guys. We fell short. We fell short of our goal about by half. We must be really tired. Guys, today when I came home from work, I took a nap. And normally I wake up at 5 from my nap, and then I eat, and then I start getting ready for the lives. I woke up at 6 o'clock. I was knocked out. Yes, on YouTube. Thank you so much. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's Thursday night. Oh, Mindy 10:07. Oh, okay. So at 11 o'clock, we'll go back on. So you are Central Time, I think. Yeah, it's Thursday nights. It takes a lot out of us. Alrighty, friends. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for the 45K thousand likes. Always appreciated. Isn't it, Alex Willie? Yes. Oh, Mindy, you're new. Oh, okay. Join our page. We read Sunday through Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So we'll go back on again, and we'll have Frog and Toad. We'll continue the Frog and Toad stories. Alrighty, everybody. If I don't see you in an hour, have a good night. Remember that we'll resume the lives on Monday, St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to do a happy hour tomorrow with some friends, and then Sundays, I'm going to go to a botanical garden. So if I don't see you guys, I'll see you on Monday. I'll put a reminder post as well. And if not, then we will see you at 9 o'clock, which is about 50 minutes from now. Okay. Lena, go into my posts and you'll see the times. I always post the times when we're on. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you in a bit.